with Gorillawire TV. It's movies, music, comics, technology, games, relationships, taboo, paranormal, lifestyle, conspiracy theories, pop culture, humor, obscure. It's people sharing their thoughts, their insight, their opinions, and their voice.
Hi, this is Emily Lazar reporting for Gorillawire TV. And today we are at Blender Theater in New York City with Jeff from Dillinger Escape Plan. Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
So you guys are kind of on tour to support your new album that just kind of dropped, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now tell me a little bit about that and how that was made. That was out in California you guys recorded?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ironworks is the name of the new record. The reason we were out in California is Steve Evans, the producer that we work with. He relocated from the East Coast to the West Coast.
So you guys followed suit.
Yeah, which was great because you know, just being in a completely different environment. You know, instead of being able to go home after sessions,
right?
We got to stay out. You know, and just be completely submersed in the recording process, and being in the sun definitely helped.
Yeah, that does help.
Yeah,
it's a little gloomy out here out east right now.
Yeah.
Huh? So you guys have this new album that just dropped, and you're going to Europe now. I think in March, is it that you're going? Over
February.
There? February.
Early
okay.
February, and through most of March as well.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Because you guys haven't been out to Europe in quite 2 years, has it been, or has it been?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Why is that?
Why is that?
Yeah.
Any number of reasons. Well, I mean, I'm new. This is my first tour with Dillinger, but I know that the band hasn't been to Europe. You could pick any number of reasons. Recording the new record.
Right. Yeah.
Chris leaving the band.
Yeah, that was
those are all factors.
Do you guys get along really well, and
we do.
Excited for this new lineup to move forward?
Oh, absolutely. Being part of the lineup a bit before all the drama really started happening.
Yeah.
I can really feel the difference in the band. I think as individuals, like our personalities, while they're different, I think when we come together, we just really mesh very well.
Let's talk a little bit about the state of the industry today.
Okay.
Just a little bit. I mean, I know Radiohead, they came out with their album. They put it on the net. They pretty much let you download everything for free.
Yep.
And then a lot of bands are kind of like thinking about what they did and the success of it. And I know Funeral for a Friend is another band that just kind of turned around and said, we're probably going to go on our own in a couple of months and do our own thing without a label. Does this affect you guys in any way? Have you ever thought about this? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. Ironworks was the last record of our contract with Relapse, so we definitely we definitely have some options right now, and we're deciding whether or not to re-sign with Relapse or sign with somebody else, or like you said, do what Radiohead did and just do something on our own.
Yeah. It's amazing how much the internet has actually opened doors for artists to just go out there and do their own thing.
Yeah.
And get it out there and get it sold.
Yeah. Depending on who you talk to, there's upsides and downsides to the internet as far as music goes. But not every band is as established as Radiohead.
Exactly.
Is.
So you have to think about that.
But
or Funeral for a Friend,
there's but I think that there's a lot of exciting things that could start happening. With following Radiohead's example. Maybe instead of selling your CDs at stores and stuff, you could give away your music online or very cheap and sell advertising,
right.
To make up the difference. I mean, I think there's lots of different things that could happen. I think this is a very exciting time for music.
Do you have any kind of advice for young bands or young musicians out there that are starting that what to do with their band and how to maybe use this new opportunities that are out there?
It seems more and more like younger kids and younger bands are always looking for somebody to give them a handout, to help them, to say what can you do to help me, it seems like so many bands are afraid to just go out there and just do it for themselves. You know, Dillinger started from scratch, and this is where we've come to. It's just been a lot of blood and sweat that have, and a very long and painful road to get us where we are.
Where did you start? What's your story, music-wise?
I played in bands back in Detroit. I played in a band called Heads Will Roll. I played in a band called Capture the Flag for many, many, many years. Just doing things on our own. Just calling up people, asking for shows all over the country. And that's just the way you have to do it. And it's almost sad to me that kids are afraid to just go out there and try. And I do realize that it's a different atmosphere now, but you've just got to put yourself out there and get yourself noticed. And that's exactly how I ended up in Dillinger. Is I wasn't afraid to go out and to try and fail. And all that trial and error put me kind of in the spotlight. And Dillinger Escape Plan, they noticed me and they said, "Hey, I think you've got what it takes to be a part of our band."
Exactly. So don't worry about failing, because it happens to all of us.
Yeah. You're gonna fail no matter what, but
yeah, it's gonna happen one day. But it's those times that you don't fail that really kind of make it happen.
You've got to go through a lot of failure to realize, that one day you will make it.
Yeah.
And then it just makes, when you finally do accomplish something, it's just that much sweeter.
Well, thank you again for taking your time before your show tonight and talking to us. And again, you guys go out and pick up the album. It's just kick ass. Like, really, it's been on my iPod on repeat like for 5 days now. So yeah, you guys need to check it out. Thanks again, man. We really appreciate it. Take it easy.
Thank you.
This is Emily Lazar again for Gorillawire.com. Check out Dillinger Escape Plan. They're on MySpace. They're on... Where else are you guys on? What other sites? You're on... I know they have their own website.
We're all over the internet.
They're all over the internet. Google them. Check them out. Buy their albums.
The interweb.
Interweb. Peace.